The America-India Foundation has created countless opportunities for India's poor to live successful, productive lives. By engaging with a broad range of stakeholders to develop innovative, sustainable solutions, AIF has evolved into a movement that is working to transform India into a more open, equitable, and vibrant society. This work is only possible because of the thousands of people who've joined the AIF movement. So I'm proud to support AIF's William J. Clinton Fellowship for Service in India. The partnerships between some of our nation's most talented young people and NGOs in India are transformative. They're bringing our interdependent world even closer together. This year, the fellowship expanded to invite young professional Indians to work side by side with fellows from the U.S., providing an exciting opportunity for our future leaders to strengthen our nation's ties through service. The deep portfolio of projects now also includes social enterprises, reflecting AIF's commitment to keeping ahead of emerging trends to create social justice and good. Working together, we'll continue to deepen our impact by increasing the annual fellowship class to 100 by 2015.
Hello. Good evening. I'm Sridar Iyengar. I'm a director of AIF and chair of the American India Foundation William Jefferson Clinton Fellowship for Service in India. This fellowship is among the finest leadership development program for social and economic change. Under this fellowship, 300 young Americans and now Indians have participated in the grassroots level in making a real difference in the lives of the poor and marginalized in India. I have had the privilege of working with this remarkable group of young people since 2005. You will meet some of them today. I'm really sorry that I cannot be there with you, especially as Chanda Kochar of ICICI Bank, where I'm a director, and John Weimeyer of KPMG, where I spent 35 years, are our honorees. Coincidentally, I'm recording this video from the corporate headquarters of ICICI Bank in Mumbai, India. I want to take this opportunity to thank Chanda Kochar and ICICI Bank for the enormous support they provide to the fellowship. Once again, thank you for coming and for your support. Enjoy the evening. Bye.
Hi, my name is Charles Iannuzzi, and I was fortunate enough to be a fellow in Uttaranchal during the 2009-2010 year. Thank you, Nafisa. I served in an amazing organization called the APV School, which was a small school in rural Uttarakhand in Tirdi Garhwal. And what we did there was we served a group of students, a group of 200 students, orphan students, underprivileged students, and gave them a style of education that they wouldn't have gotten at their local public or private schools. We lived in a community, members and students together. And what we did was we woke up at 4 in the morning and meditated each day together. We cooked our own meals. We grew our own crops. We taught, we lesson planned. We lived together during the course of the day and then meditated again at night before passing out completely exhausted at the end of every day. But what was really great during that experience and during that exhaustion was the profound effect that the rest of the fellows had on me. I was fortunate enough to have a group of fellows who I could reach out to whenever there was a success, whenever bureaucracy was in my way, whenever personal struggles seemed too strong. And so while I stand here and I am very fortunate and feel very blessed that I had the great opportunity to meet and work with the people in India that I did, I've both brought back those relationships from India, but have also maintained my relationships with the fellows to this day.
Hi everyone, my name is Hamsa Subramaniam. I was a fellow in 2008 with Sati, an HIV/AIDS NGO in Chennai, Tamil Nadu. I had the privilege of working with the most marginalized communities in the state, commercial sex workers, men who have sex with men, HIV widows, and HIV orphans. And my job was to help empower them to bring a case against their local governments to help them fight for their rights, to own land, to make sure that they weren't subject to police brutality. And in doing research, I realized that there wasn't a lot of data available to help empower these communities to bring a case. So I owe Sati and my colleagues and AIF I owe them, I started my love affair with data. I'm an epidemiologist now, and I really felt empowered to kind of and show how programs are impacting lives of people who need the most help from us. And in addition to the great friends and the great connections I made with fellows from my class and from classes before and after, I also realized that data is really powerful, and as somebody who did not do well in math growing up, now in grad school, I was able to really move forward, and I owe AIF that. And so for that, I'm indebted. And now I maintain those connections with my NGO even today. I go back to India to visit my family, and now Sati has become my family as well. And so for that, I really thank the Clinton Fellowship.
My name is Lauren Lojudice. I was a fellow with Karnataka Health Promotion Trust. What AIF taught me was how to integrate philanthropy and community service into my career. Now, the fellowship doesn't give you a roadmap. You're not spoon-fed India. Instead, you're thrust into the thick of it. I was the sole fellow in Bangalore during my service corps year. That was a little intimidating. But because I was alone, I had the space to be able to explore all the various departments of my host NGO. I conducted HIV prevention studies as my primary assignment, but every spare moment I had, I spent trying to learn how their services were affecting people on the ground. People and their stories were and continue to be very important to me as both an actor and a writer. And what I learned through my fellowship was even a deeper degree of empathy. I spent countless hours with outreach workers, spoke with people in outreach centers, and began to be invited to community events. I started to understand the stories of people I would have never come across while only doing research. What AIF taught me was the most important thing in community work is the people we serve. As I continue my career, I know that the most important thing in extending my heart to a character's journey is I need to extend my heart fully without judgment. I will always integrate community service and giving back into my work. Thank you.